Now let's move on to this particular question. XYZ company produces three products X, Y, and Z. For the coming accounting period, budgets are to be prepared based on the following information. So you are given a set of information. So based on that, you need to identify, you need to prepare sales budget, production budget, material usage budget, material purchase budget, and labor budget. So these budgets to be prepared based on these given information. You are given budgeted sales, product X 3,000 at the rate of 5,000 rupees, product Y 4,000 at the rate of 7,500 each, product Z 5,000 at the rate of 10,000 each. So this is the budgeted sales requirement. Now, budgeted usage of raw material. In order to meet this sales target, you need materials. So what are the material usage requirement as per these products, product X, Y, Z? So in order to produce product X requires three materials, material 1, material 2, and material 3. So requirement is 4 units, 2 units, and 1 unit. Product Y also requires M1, M2, and M3 materials. Requirement is 3, 2, and 2. Product Z also requires all these three materials. The requirement is 2, 1, and 3. Cost per unit of material. The cost is also given 300 rupees, 250 rupees, and 350 rupees. Finished inventory budget. So you are given the finished goods budget. The opening and the closing inventories are given. Product-wise, opening and closing inventories are given. Then the raw material inventory budget is also given. These are raw materials. Opening and closing inventories are given for the raw material. Then the labor requirement, expected hours per unit. 4 hours, 6 hours, and 8 hours as per these products. And expected hourly rate is 750 rupees per hour. The rate is also given. Now we'll try to calculate the sales budget. Sales budget is really a straightforward calculation. What you need to do is you just take the budgeted sales in quantity times selling price, we can determine the sales budget. So since we are given the sales quantities 3,000, 4,000, and 5,000, so we can easily take 3,000, 4,000, and 5,000. And the selling price is given 5,000, 7,500, and 10,000. So if you take 5,000, 7,500, and 10,000. So this will be the sales value or the sales budget. And the company expects 15 million from product X, 30 million from product Y, and 50 million from product S. So this is the sales budget based on the information. So now, based on the sales quantity, we can identify the production budget. So how do you calculate the production budget? So simply, for production budget, what we need to do is we need to base it on budgeted sales quantities. Okay, so you are given the budgeted sales quantities 3,000, 4,500, 5,000. So same quantities can be taken here 3,000, 4,000, and 5,000. Thereafter, we need to do some little bit of adjustment for the opening and closing inventory. So this is purely to identify the production requirements. How many quantities to be produced to meet the sales target? So this is what we need to identify. For that purpose, we need to subtract the inventory that we have already in stock, and we need to add the inventory requirements to identify the production requirement. So since you know the sales quantity and also you are given the finished inventory budget, the closing inventory. So why we need to add closing inventory? So we need to, at the end of the period, you need to have some adequate stocks to be sold in future. So closing inventories will be 600, 1000 and 800. 600 product X, 1000 product Y, and Z is 800. Okay, so these are the total requirement. But you have certain inventories already in stock, which is 500, 800, 700. This has to be deducted because you don't need to produce it. It's already they are in the stocks. 500, 800, and 700. Okay, so once you deduct the opening inventory, so you can identify the budgeted production. Okay, so even though sales requirement is 3000, you need to produce 3100. So likewise, product Y, you need to produce 4200, and product Z, you need to produce 5100. Now, based on this, we can identify the material usage budget. Since I have already formatted this, so you can identify the budgeted material usage will be 35,200, 19,700, and 26,800 for these respective materials. So how do you identify this? Since we know the budgeted production units for product X 3,100, product Y 4,200, product Z 5,100. So we need to identify under each product how many units are required from these respective materials. If you take M1, product X requires 4 units. So therefore, 4 times 3,100 will be 12,400. Then product X requires 2 units from M2. So 3,100 times 2 will be 6,200. Then M3 material requires only 1 unit. So 3,100 times 1 will be 3,100. So likewise, product Y and product Z also you can calculate. 4,200 times 3 will be 12,600. 4,200 times 2 will be 8,400. Then 4,200 times 2 will be 8,400 again. And product Z, the production requirement is 5,100. How many materials required from M1? 2 units. So therefore 10,200, 5,100, and 15,300. So when you take the total, that will be the budgeted material usage. So this is the material usage budget. Okay, so in order to produce all these product from M1 material, you need 35,200, M2 material, you need 19,700, M3 material, you need 26,800. Okay, so once we have identified the material usage budget, so you can easily calculate the material purchases budget. So simply you need to base this on material usage budget, which is 35,200, 19,700, and 26,800. Then you are given the material inventory budget, opening and closing. So what you need to do is you need to add back the closing inventory, which is 18,000. Then you have 9,000. Then 12,000. Okay. Then you need to deduct the opening inventory. The raw material already in stock has to be deducted here. Minus 10,000. Then minus 16,000. Okay. So these are the budgeted material purchases in quantities. Okay. So you need to purchase these quantities in order to meet these material usage requirement. Okay, so these are the quantities. How do you identify the value, budgeted material purchases budget in rupees? How do you calculate? Simply, you multiply this by the cost of purchase. So how much is the cost of purchase? You are given cost per unit of material is 300, 250, and 350. So cost per unit, if you take 300, 250, and 350. So that will give you the total material purchases in rupees. So this is in quantity, this is in rupees, the value. Then finally, you are required to calculate the labor budget. So labor budget is also based on the production requirement. So production requirement is 3,100, 4,200, and 5,100. Okay. So how many hours required per unit? If you go here, you can identify expected number of hours per unit, 4, 6, and 8. So if you take 4 hours, 6 hours, and 8 hours, so in total you need 12,400 hours to manufacture to produce 3,100 units. And as far as product Y is concerned, you need 6 units, 6 hours to produce 4,200. That will be 25,200. Then product Z, you need 8 hours per unit. The total requirement is 5,100. Therefore, the total hours requirement will be 40,800. So what is the rate per hour? How much you have to pay? So which is 750 per hour. So once you take 750, you can calculate the total labor cost. So once you take 750, you can easily calculate the total labor budget, which is 58,800,000. So this is how you calculate the various budgets based on these given information.